Fortnite just reported its lowest player count.
It seems like a lot of people are completely giving up on
Fortnite's
right
Battle
now.
Royale mode is dying.
First impression of the game. It's fun.
Now, making this video as a Fortnite content creator is not the best feeling, I'll be honest. I do only have a small amount of subscribers compared to, you know, the big sort of creators. But I've always said this, is that I will upload a video if there's something to upload a video on. And my channel is mostly based around how to improve. And realistically, who actually wants to improve at the game anymore? And this has been a very demotivating time for me because I've not been able to put these videos out because there's nothing to post. And this leads us to our first problem. There is no excitement around the game anymore. When I started playing Fortnite, I was 10 years old. I'm currently 17, and over the past 8 years or 7 years, you've been able to see a gradual decline in the popularity in just the game overall. And that's mainly due to oversaturation. Now, if you don't know what that means, Fortnite can realistically, as a battle royale game, only do a certain amount of seasons based off of different things. At the start, everything's fresh, but as we've gone on, I think there's been like 42, maybe 50 seasons, and you just see the same recycled content. In 2018 or 2017, a new season had come out and there'd be millions of players loading onto the game. You couldn't even get on the game. Now, ever since we went into Chapter 3, I reckon, I don't think there's been really a good season apart from Chapter 5 Season 1. I think we can all say that was probably the best season we've had yet, or definitely the best season in the past like 4 years, unfortunately. And still then, there was issues with the game as well. You know, the snipers were too overpowered and the content wasn't really there. And again, I'll state this, as a Fortnite content creator, that's very demotivating. A lot of people still love this game, and I'm gonna argue the fact that I do as well, but the state of the game right now, is very hard to want to play the game and enjoy it, because I'll be completely honest, I don't enjoy this game anymore. And again, I think that goes for a lot of people. That's not just me. I don't think that's just a me issue. I think it's just the entire community. Unless you're a 10-year-old who likes playing Roblox, you do not enjoy this game. Which leads me to my second point, Roblox. Now, we've seen a massive surge recently in Roblox maps being created in Fortnite. For example, Steal a Brain Rot and Grow a Garden. And I think the entire UEFN Creative 2.0 is mainly the issue. You see, what Fortnite are trying to do right now is bring the player base from Roblox to Fortnite. And therefore, what they're trying to do is create like a metaverse, and that is exactly why they released Creative 2.0, to therefore protect the game so it won't die. Mainly because all the people that play Fortnite maps, like the recreations of the Roblox games, just think, well, this is a shit version of Roblox, let me just play Roblox instead. And as we've seen time and time again over the years, the player count has dropped significantly. And this is not helping because, again, Fortnite are trying to create this multiverse of their game where people can just play exactly what they want. They can play Roblox games, they can play Battle Royale, they can play anything on Fortnite now, but it's leaving the original game modes behind, and they are the most important game modes. Especially in the seasons they're releasing now, you can definitely see a gradual decline in even just like the interest of the devs. The updates aren't there, the seasons are progressively getting worse and worse, and there's just no interest anymore. And this is all an identity thing. The game started to lose its identity when they added everything at once. They wanted to be a shooter game, a creative sandbox, a rhythm game, even a racing simulator. They are slowly transitioning to Roblox, and this is the issue. What Fortnite need to understand is that people don't want to play the game because there is so many game modes. For example, ranked, that's another issue we're going to talk about in a few minutes. Ranked is so pointless. I think in Oceania there's like 4,000 people playing ranked, whereas there's about 30,000 playing Steal a Brain Rot, which is just obscene. Like, how have they managed to do that when their game is a battle royale game? It's nuts, and it just shouldn't be the case, unfortunately, but it is. And whilst I personally think that, you know, having variety in a game is great because you see so many different games that are just based off of one thing, and then people get bored and leave, and then the game dies or they shut the servers down. That happens, and I understand where Fortnite are coming from. They have to protect their game by releasing new things and creating this multiverse, but what they're also doing is therefore creating these players to move over to Roblox, and that is why we've seen such a surge in Roblox as well. Obviously, Roblox has taken off on its own, but a lot of the Fortnite community and even content creators are switching to Roblox because they don't pull the views anymore. You'll see Lachlan or Ali A post a Fortnite video that gets like maximum 300,000-400,000 views. They'll play Roblox, or the first Roblox video they upload gets about 4 million views. And that is the issue. I think Roblox as a game is 100% a massive issue anyway. I do think Fortnite is trying to be Roblox too much. And again, it's the thing that they're trying to protect their game from not dying. But I personally think they just need to let it go. The community of my, I'm going to say era, I'm not even that old, but I am getting old in terms of playing Fortnite. My sort of era was playing the game when it was just Battle Royale and literally nothing else. But now you hop onto the game and you literally just get bombarded with these creative Roblox maps that there's literally half of the player base playing. It's so obvious that Fortnite are trying to shift away from Battle Royale because they know it's not going to work. What they're trying to do is to create a multiverse, and unfortunately, that's an issue. I'm going to quickly speak about ranked as well before we end the video, but ranked is also a huge issue. You see, Arena back then in Chapter 2 was such a huge game mode, and it was worth grinding for, because you could therefore compete in FNCS and stuff like that. But right now, there is literally no point in playing ranked, to the point where there is literally less than 5,000 people playing the game, and it's got to that point where people just don't want to play the game anymore, or especially they don't want to play ranked. And another issue with ranked is that we've got zero build ranked in OG, you know, regular ranked in OG, zero build ranked, and then ranked normally, ranked real. There's too many ranked game modes, and there needs to just be one. There needs to be one or two, zero build and ranked. They are a game that is a Battle Royale game, and they should be specifically focused on that. The player numbers, obviously, are still very strong, like 1 million people on average, well, just under 1 million, is still pretty solid. But the magic that used to be in the game in 2017 to about 2019 and the community overall just isn't the same anymore. It's not about if Fortnite is dying, it's about whether Epic can recapture what made people fall in love with the game in the first place. Ranked OG and OG is gone. That is just in the bin. They need to just stop doing that because they've completely fucked it anyway. Now hopefully Epic Games can take a leap of faith out of what people are saying, but as they always have done, they probably won't, and they'll continue to fuck the game up even more. And who knows, maybe that's not such a bad thing. You know, Fortnite's had its time, it's had a very long run, and maybe it's just time for Fortnite to shut the servers down and call it a day. I would love to know your thoughts and opinions and what I've said. If you agree with it or if you disagree with it, just let me know in the comments and I'll reply to every single comment as I always do. I don't know if this is the last Fortnite video I will upload. Hopefully it's not, but I'll have to wait for GTA 6 to come out. Maybe that's when it'll take off, but you know, again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. It's been a pretty depressing video, but I'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks.